2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most.
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. They've got Simmons. Kyrie Irving is out there with Curry. And it's Durant. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Golden State, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. Outside for Durant. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession.
Here's Curry. Count it.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Irving surveying the floor. Curry finds Irving. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Pass to Poole. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Floats one up. Outside for Curry. Jacks up a 3. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. It did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Here's Curry. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Irving dishes to Curry. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Irving kicks to KD. The pass to Curry. Back to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. KD's got 6.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
They double-team Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Brooklyn. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Drummond is doubled. Outside, Simmons. Outside, KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 1.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jordan Poole. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Drummond. Blake Griffin comes in for Simmons. Brown, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Curry. Harris passes to Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Payton will bring it up for Golden State. 1:25 left in the first. Rejected by Harris. And he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Brown kicks to Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Payton right side. And it's sent back by Aldridge. They retain possession. Looney with the bucket. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving against Curry. Irving passes to Brown. Knocks down the three ball.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Irving against Curry. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. No one covering. Curry's got 15.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Harris kicks to Irving. Off with the layup.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up 2. Well, plenty of firepower. But Kyrie Irving committed to...
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala out there with Kuminga. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Payton in at the 2.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Harris with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, you see the competitive spirit of Mills. You knock down a shot on his team, he's coming for the payback.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen Clark the resurgent position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Poole subbed in for Payton. He had a nice open look right there.
Three-pointer.
Mills has got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn. Pass to Poole. Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. Here's the floater. The elites and misses. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Curry passes to Mills. Back to Durant from downtown. Sinks the three-pointer.
Durant.
And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots over KD. Thompson misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And Thompson kicks to Poole. Nailed from three-point land. Poole's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
KD passes to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Free ball.
Curry's got the lead back up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Well, you got to be conscious of Curry's whereabouts in these situations now, because he loves the back-at-you triple.
And here's Poole for 3. And Curry pulls it down. Brooklyn's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Simmons against Green. Curry brings the double. Mills passes to Claxton. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Nets another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Stephen Curry. And then for Brooklyn, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Irving up top, guarded by Poole. Irving passes to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. And the shot goes in. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Offensive rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
And really, I'd like to see them get after it on the offensive boards a little bit more here. They did a good job of that in the first.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside for Curry. And a wide open look for Irving. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Poole. Covered by Irving. The feed to Thompson. Misses the layup. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points up at the end of the period. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. We've got Durant. Curry is out there with Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Simmons in at the 4. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Green. Here's Curry with the 3, cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Nets leading by 14. Irving dishes to Drummond over Green. They get the rebound.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
First team foul.
Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And Green slams it in.
And this has to fire Green up. Whenever he dunks it like that, it gets the whole team energized.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here's Curry, and it falls over the rim and in. 11 points in the game.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
From 10 feet out, that one no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside Durant. Inside. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Durant. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Poole. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving kicks to Durant. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Timeout called the Warriors.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Warriors foul. Gary Payton, the second. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Irving drives in. It's good. Irving's got 9.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Back to Curry. They double team Curry. Clock at 6. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Passes it to Mills. Offline with his 3. Warriors trail by 16. To the middle. Kuminga kicks to Curry. And they'll get another chance. Here's Iguodala. Goes up with it again. Offensive rebound. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Mills with it. Kuminga picks him up. The kick out to Brown. .102 left here in the third quarter. He dishes it to Irving. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 16-point game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Porter comes in for Kuminga. And it's Klay Thompson in for Gary Payton. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Irving against Curry. Out to Harris. Mills looking it over. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Three-pointer.
Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 19. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry can't get it to go.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
The pass to Mills. Curry against Irving. Harris outside. Outside Irving. Lets it go from 11. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Irving. Wiggins is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. And Porter, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Porter really has all the tools, and I like the fact that he can provide that slashing presence on the wing.
Irving with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. KD passes to Irving. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the agility from Thompson making an impact. He really just takes off for the dunk.
Irving kicks to KD. Drives to the hoop. Porter pulls it in. Warriors trail by 17. To the inside. Wiggins. Durant with some nice D.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
It's deflected. Aldridge finds Irving. Harris passes to Curry. The jump hook. Out to Harris. 4 on the clock. Shoots it. Curry can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Poole. Pass to Bjelica. From the arc. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving drives in. KD against Wiggins. Durant kicks to Harris. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Timeout called the Warriors. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And Curry subbed in for Porter. Drummond's checked in for the Nets. Ben Simmons comes in for Joe Harris. Brooklyn leading by 20. Outside Irving. Outside Durant. Driving to the basket. Curry. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
Poole kicks to Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Curry on the wing. And the Nets, another 3.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Curry outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Irving misses.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
They get it back. And it's Wiggins missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Durant attacking the kick out to Irving. Up top, Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And Durant gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Nets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Irving. Here's Drummond. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Kevin Durant.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris with it. He's picked up by Lee. No good from Dragic. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And it's Wiseman in the corner from 15 feet away, and good that time.
And he's in a comfort zone from that area. As long as he's got some space, Wiseman can fill it up from mid-range.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Dragic off the drive. Griffin's shot is off. Down low, here's Looney. and it's blocked. Griffin looking around. Thomas outside, missed.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. David, thank you as always. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.